Yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are on live again for today's episode of the Diaspora Global Panel. We just decided to have a midweek broadcast based on what is happening, around the world, especially the Russian-Ukraine war. As you can see from our screen, many Nigerian students are still trapped in Ukraine. Jude, what is your thought on this?
Thank you. And thank you for those who are listening to us. Well, it's come to a point that everyone is at alert at the moment because no one thought we can ever come to this stage. It's unfortunate. Most countries are not prepared for this. It happens in just from nowhere. And they are trapped. And I will not blame our country for that, because it's not a country issue at the moment. It's just what come out of a sudden. But government of Nigeria has shown us that they did something last week. 3 days ago, they were able to take some people out, and some are still trapped. And I think we have this is the point where we have to see how the government works, how they operate. So I will still urge them to see how they can rescue these students that are trapped. These children that are trapped over there, because they are showing how they can do it. They have already done one, brought them back home. We still want them to take more actions, persist more, and get those people trapped out of their different cities.
Yeah.
As you can see, Nigeria is going ahead of other countries. Some countries have not been able to achieve that. So we want the government of Nigeria to put more pressure, put more emphasis, put more work on what they're doing, so that they will have a kudos for that. So I urge the government to please do more things. They are doing, we applaud what they're doing. So we want them to act more to get those that are trapped, in a comfort zone.
Yes. Our thought and prayers goes to these students that are trapped. I have a short video of some
we need help.
It's very difficult for us to talk about.
I have witnessed so much discrimination against black people.
When they see you coming, they start shooting.
This is a BBC video.
We are stuck here in Quezon. We cannot go anywhere because the roads have been blocked. Even people who have tried leaving the city, they've been stopped. They've been blocked by the Russian soldiers. Trains are not moving. Buses are not moving. So when we try to go with private or personal cars, the Russian soldiers start shooting at us. All the international students in Quezon are stuck.
I and my friends, other students, African students, are stuck in Quezon. And there is no way out. There is no bus. There is no train. There is nothing living in Quezon, actually. Nothing. We have no electricity. We have water. Not very much because it has stopped functioning. So we are going to use the reserves we have of water. There's a basement where people stuck in. People hide inside. When bombardment starts, we go inside. It's a very little hole. We are begging for help in order for something to be done for us to be able to enter or leave this place.
I am Mamadi Dumbuya. I'm from Guinea Conakry. We are here with my friends from different countries, Cameroonese, Gabonese, and Senegalese. So we are blocked in Kherson City. We don't have any means to live here. So we need really your help. So we need help from government to live here. Please help us. Please help us.
We don't have.
On Diaspora Panel, we want to call on the governments in Africa, the different governments in Africa, to please come to the aid of these students. They are trapped. This is a serious issue, and I think all hands must be on deck to ensure the safety of these students. as we saw in some of the videos that are flying around on the internet, these students are facing racism. They were being prevented from going on the train, going on the bus, to escape. And then oftentimes what we hear from these students is that, oh, they said that only Ukrainians, no black people are allowed. In fact, there was a video I watched where one of the students, the Nigerian students, said that they told him that Ukrainians, children, women, men, then other nationals, then Indians, then Africans. So African students or African people are at the bottom of the list. This shouldn't be so. We all supported the Ukrainian people, or we all support the Ukrainian people, but they need to reciprocate the gesture. The racism being meted out on African people of color, must be stopped immediately as a matter of urgency. Jude, I want you to comment on this.
Right. We come to a point where we have to raise an alarm. The children here we are seeing here, the people who are the Africans who are seeing here are showing how you can see how they feel. It's not what we can just keep quiet and assimilate. The racism, surely, I can't say I'm not too sure about if that is coming from the Ukrainian government, because the Ukrainian government people they are lovely people. I've met a lot of them personally. Most of them love the blacks. For the Polish, yes, I can say they are most of them are racist. From what I noticed and what is going on. The point now is that because of color, because of Africa involved in it, what are the governments of Africa doing? What is the pressure they are mounting to get the children out?
That's it. That is the question we should be asking ourselves.
Even though we are talking about racism, this is your people, this is your children, this is your blood, this is your everything about there. They are there and they represent your country. And why should somebody have a country and be proud of a country if the country does not respond in time of need? You see, that's why most people go out. They go to the diaspora, they travel out, and they don't want to relate with their country anymore. So if you want people outside the country, the diasporans, to know that they have a home, when this kind of thing happens, the government of Africa should respond to their people. And so you can be proud to say, when this war ends, they're going to go back. Some will be there. But are you going to be proud to say, I am from Congo, I am from Cameroon, I'm from Nigeria? Are they going to be proud of that? That's the point. You see, some of us are lost here because the countries we are here in the West, they recognize us. They give us what we need. In terms of need, they are there for us. And so we don't want to relate with where we come from. Now, this is the point where the government of every country in Africa have to show that, guys, we are here for you, so that in future they can say, they can be proud to call, this is my country. That's the point here. They have the money. They have embassies there. They have people representing them there. What are they doing? Are they just sitting in the office watching? Are they saying that this is not their problem?
Yeah, Jude, let's go ahead to
watch
the video.
We don't have shelter. We don't have save. We don't save here. So please, we need help. We need help.
So, and these students are in Kherson.
Mentally, emotionally, a lot of people are drained and they really want to leave here as soon as possible. Roads that leads to Sumi are destroyed. There's a bridge that was basically just burnt, like it was blown up, and you couldn't pass through. The school is providing foodstuff for people that need it. Well, for now, people are okay in terms of eating. What we need is someone that can talk to the Russian government.
So this is the time that diplomacy has to be at the forefront of whatever the governments of Africa are doing. They need a direct communication channel with the Russians right now. A lot of students are in Ukraine. They are not safe. In Kherson, in Kiev, all over Ukraine. Please, we are calling on the Organization of African Unity, ECOWAS, you know, the Nigerian government, the Cameroon government, and governments all over Africa to please speak with the Russian people, because we realize that even the Ukrainians, they might be trying to use, you know, people of color as human shield, as alleged by some of the students. Okay, let's continue to watch this video.
Yeah, before can I just say something here?
Okay.
This is a problem of the black race. We have the African Union. Are they coming together as a body? Are they coming together as one now at this point?
Yeah.
And see how they can join together? And irrespective of where you come from, you are from Nigeria, you are from Cameroon, you are from Congo. No, this is not the point now. As far as you are a black, it should be a place of safety for you.
Yeah.
Irrespective of where you go to, whether it's the Nigerian embassy or whatever. So it's a point for them to now come together, the African government, have a meeting. If Nigeria have the wherewithal to send plane or whatever to rescue, make it available to everyone in Africa, every citizen of Africa, black race.
Yeah.
Fly them to Nigeria, because this is some countries may not be capable of doing this. So why not show that love that we are brothers?
Yeah. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Jude. Let me put up another video. These are students. Yes, you can see. You know, these are students crying. Let us go home. And you will hear from one of them saying that they don't want to be part of this war. Okay? Yeah. Don't get us involved unnecessarily. You know, let's listen.
Let us go home. 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 Let us.
We want to go home, and they are telling us, first of all, they increase the price of taxi. Who pays almost 2 million naira to go back to Poltava?
The 2 million naira is like $2,000, 2,000 wow. American dollars. That is what this girl is saying. That they are charging them about 2,000 American dollars for a 2-hour journey by car. You know, they are kind of exploiting them. You know, they are kind of ripping them of their hard-earned money. Okay? So let's continue to listen to this lady.
Our journey. Anybody that is hearing this, from Kaduna to Abuja, 2 hours. You are telling me to pay 1 million naira. That is not all. We said, okay, we are going to pay it. Now you have locked us in this hostel. Why? No, seriously, guys, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? We just came to study medicine. We haven't showered in 3 days.
Can you imagine? You see, they locked them up. They locked them up in their hostels. This majority of them are medical students. Okay, and they said they have not showered in 3 days. Jude, what do you have to say to this?
This is unbelievable. These are African brilliant children.
Are we having a caller?
Well, yeah, I having a caller, but he will call back. I'll just send a message.
All right.
Call back 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the point is this: Africa is losing a lot of talents. These are the children who are supposed to be medical doctors in Africa. And they have no option than to go to elsewhere.
Yeah, because of the ASU strike and whatever, we are going to do. We are going to do a follow-up video on ASU strike.
Yeah.
On ASU strike, we are going to do a follow-up video. The reason why most of our kids are traveling abroad to school is because of the education system that is non-existent in Nigeria. You know, the people at the ends of affairs, honestly speaking, in my opinion, as an educator, it's as if they don't know what they are doing. Continue, Jude.
Right. What I'm saying here is this. Africa has lost a lot of talents. The children are supposed to be educated in Africa. They're supposed to be studying in Africa, finish their study in Africa, become professionals in Africa, found themselves out of the continent because then Africa could not provide this for them. And when the going is good, when they finish the medical course, this government will return them to work for them. That's how Africa have lost all the talents we have.
Thank
they
you.
They would have been in this trouble if African governments have made things easy for them.
Let's continue.
There's no light in the hostel. There's nothing. We cannot. Everything is running out. This place is not safe. Every single day, some of us have mental trauma. We can't even hear doors closing without someone running. Yes. Someone is moving a box and we are running. It's not fair on us. We have
at any amount, we do not care what they have left. Now they have decided to go and block that route. At this point, I don't know what is going on, and we are not going to be used as bait. Please, let us go. Please, let us go. We do not want to be a part of your war. Please, thank you.
Did you hear what that girl said?
Yes.
They want to use us as bait. We do not want to be part of your war. We call on the Ukrainian government to look into this issue, to set those people trapped free, and the Russian government to please create a safe passage for these wonderful kids. You know, we don't want to lose anyone. We really sympathize with the Ukrainian people. We sympathize with them. We know what they are going through. But at the same time, we want them to sympathize with us as well. The parents of these kids, please set these kids free, create a safe passage for them to go to either Hungary or Poland or Romania. Please.
Thank you very much.
I'll give you. This is a video. You can see the Ukrainian army security personnel with gun, okay, preventing these kids. In fact, the full video that I watched, okay, these security guys were pointing guns at African students. And as you can see, these guys are just pleading, we are students. We are students. We are students. We are students. We are students.
These are the black community. They are not allowing any black people to enter inside the place.
You see, they are not allowing any black people to enter.
We are all
this is serious.
allowing them in. They really have been here. At least nobody's asking any question. Only Ukrainian women and kids they are allowing into this place.
There's been a lot of segregation and racism from the people who've managed to actually get to the passport control. It seems like there's a hierarchy of Ukrainians first, Indians second, Africans last. So there has been a lot of segregation.
Did you hear what she said? It seems there is a kind of a hierarchy of Ukrainians first, Indians second, then Africans last. Can you imagine this? this is happening in Ukraine. And this is happening at a time when Nigerians, are preparing to volunteer in Ukraine. People of color.
Is this modern world we are still living?
Can you imagine? So, as you can see, a lot of Nigerians actually wanted to volunteer to go and fight there. And the Nigerian government actually blocked them. They blocked them from flying. They blocked them from enlisting. As volunteers to fight in that war. This is a time. Honestly speaking, I am angry, Jude. I am extremely angry by this, and I want to be honest with you. It's just that I believe that humanity must trump our anger. Okay, that is the reason why I have, some bone of sympathy is still left in me, for the Ukrainian people. I am very saddened by this, what is happening. On a final note, Jude, what do you have to say to this?
It is appalling though. When what we are analyzing here is what we are not supposed to talk all about at all, because in this modern world, we have a caller here.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Uche. Yeah, we have a caller here. Please, we are talking about the Nigerians and the Africans trapped in Ukraine, and we're analyzing the issues here. And some of them, Africans we see that are the last people to be rescued. They give preference to the other
nationals. We have seen Sudanese. We have seen somebody from Cameroon. We have seen a lot of people of color actually.
Please, we want to hear your own contribution towards this.
Yeah, that goes to show you how the blacks are relegated to the background. We're seen as it's not our life doesn't matter. Everybody is very clear that even the Western media is not even showing all of that. Unfortunately, it is very obvious. People are coming out to condemn what's happening in Ukraine at the moment. I have a lot of people personally who are trapped in Ukraine, even as I speak. Wow. They prefer to have their pets, their dogs in the trains for rescue than the blacks.
Wonderful.
So it's very sad, and honestly, I don't know why blacks are involved in this crisis, because I see a lot of them saying Putin is demonic, is this, is that, but they don't know what he's fighting.
Sorry. My caller here is calling from Russia. He lives in Russia. The caller, Mr. Uche, lives in Russia.
Oh, he lives in Russia.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Russia, and I'm a student of international marketing in Friendship University in Moscow.
In Moscow, wow. Wow.
Yeah, in Moscow, yeah.
So you have a first-hand.
As I speak to you, Moscow and Russia is very peaceful because there is no war. Everything is here. I think it seems they are well prepared for these sanctions before going into these. How do I say it? I don't want to use attack or
into this
Ukraine, because Ukraine really they are the same people.
Yes.
Even my own lecturer, we spoke about this even some months back. That was last year, maybe November or December, and it was very emphatic that this was going to happen, which means all aware of this. And this my lecturer, as a matter of fact, his father is a Ukrainian, but himself is a Russian.
Wow.
He told us that he is a Russian, but his father, as he speaks to us, that the father is a Ukrainian and is in Ukraine. So I will tell you, almost all the families in Russia have relatives in Ukraine, and a lot of them are here, Ukrainians.
Wow.
So it's very unfortunate that the Ukrainian government is so adamant to the call of real Ukrainians who are not interested in, joining NATO, but they're just forcing them to go into NATO
into NATO by force.
Ukraine is for them. And I must tell you, what Putin is looking out for, or what he's actually fighting, is defending Russians, indigenous Russians in Ukraine. Because the region of Donbass and Luhansk they are Russian, indigenous Russians. Just like in Nigeria, we have some indigenous Igbos carved into Benue State, carved into what's it called, Kogi State. But they're Igbo people.
Yeah.
They're Biafrans.
Yeah.
The same way these two regions are carved into Russia, into Ukraine, but they are Russians by origin.
Right.
The same way they have, if you remember, 3 or 4 years ago, there was a issue of Crimea. Crimea, they are Russian people.
Yes, they are Russian people. Yes.
All grouped into Ukraine because they had nothing in mind doing all of that. But unfortunately, the current government of Ukraine is wants to align with NATO or with the European, which actually, if it was to be part of EU, the government of Russia was not interested because Finland is in EU, Sweden is in EU. They are not bothered. It's only when you mention NATO, which involves America, and America is the arch rivalry. They don't want America to come very close to Russia. The same way Americans will not want Russians to be close to America with their missiles and all of that.
Thank you. It's like having a Russia.
Invited Russia.
Yes, it's like Mr. Uche.
Was the same thing they're doing today with the Ukrainians. So people who doesn't know history, who doesn't know what's happening, just feel and demonize Putin and feel that what the West are doing is the right thing. Unfortunately, but that is just the basic of the matter.
The basic of the matter. Mr. Uche, let us ask you a question because you have shed light on this issue. Because you live in Russia, you understand the political dynamics, okay? And you said something, and you said something that actually got me thinking, and that was, imagine Russia forming an alliance with Mexico, okay, to now station their military just at the doorstep of the United States. Of course, we will be having the same thing, the same issue. So for us, we know that this is a war between America and Russia, but it is a war by proxy. Okay, it is a war by proxy. But can you just tell us? You said that Russia is peaceful, but then we actually watch it on CNN, on BBC, where people are protesting, and they said that they have taken over 10,000 people into detention in Russia, that they are protesting against the war. Can you just let us know exactly what is happening?
You see, unfortunately, the media war is tuned to the West, and they control it. So they want people to. You see, I'm a journalist. I studied mass communication to a master's degree at University of Lagos before I came to London. What's it called, to Moscow.
Wow.
So I know the power of the media. They are just trying to mold the opinion of people by only giving a side to the issue. Before my first statement here, or do I say my first analysis of what's happening here, I talked about Cuba, which in the 60s, Russia wanted to set up the same defensive mechanism in Cuba, and the United States felt how can a USSR come to set up a military base in Cuba, and they are exactly the same way they are doing to Ukraine now. Because even before the disintegration of USSR, they had an agreement that, look, give us this area, don't come into this area. And Putin for the last 8 years, according to him, has been complaining. They took Lithuania, they took what's it called, Poland, Estonia, and all of that. About 4 countries that have border with Russia, and they just kept quiet. They were still complaining. But unfortunately, this particular Ukraine, if anybody that knows Ukraine and Russia, they are just the same people. The same people. Ukraine and Belarus, they are the same people.
Wow.
So it's just like you have a brother, and your brother is fighting an outsider against you. That is just the situation of what's happening there in Russia. If I do something to you now because you don't know me, you can even pardon me.
Yes.
But not somebody who is your brother. Who is your brother that wants to betray you? That is just the situation in Russia, in Ukraine right now. Because the Russians feel betrayed. How can my own brother align with an enemy? That's what's happening there.
Wow.
Don't forget that Finland has been in the EU. They are even a Schengen country.
Yes.
Russia didn't complain. Finland is just a stone throw to St. Petersburg. They have, if you know Nigeria, they have just like a semi-border from Lagos from Badagry to Cotonou. The same way they have the same kind of border from St. Petersburg to Finland. But Finland never applied to be part of NATO. No. And that is where Putin frowned about. He doesn't want territories, closer to his territory, to the men, to be part of NATO. And that's where the problem is. But the major issue is that, okay, there are 2 regions of Russians, indigenous Russians, and you are being there. You are fighting war against them because they are siding Russia. They don't want to part of what they're planning with NATO or the European Union. And you are going there to kill them, to massacre them. So this war is just like protecting. It's a defensive war against those who are killing their own people. That's exactly what it is. But the media will not tell you this. The Western media will not tell you this. Instead of telling you the truth or showing how everything started, they believe in manipulating people's mind to blackmail Russia that this is this and that is that. But unfortunately, a lot of people they don't get this. They don't want to even understand it. What they're saying that on humanitarian basis that people are dying and they don't want people to be dying. Of course, everybody wants that. Who wants people to be dying?
Wow. Wow.
But when something is inevitable, when it's inevitable, there's nothing you can do. People must die. Unfortunately, but that's the issue.
Our thought and prayers goes to the people of Ukraine. We hope that this war ends very soon. And yes, and a special thank you to Mr. Uche, who has just called us from Russia. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we actually hope that you can join us soon as well to really tap into your wealth of knowledge regarding the dynamics of the Russia-Ukraine relationship. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. I will be willing to express, precisely what I know about this issue anytime I'm called upon, because I live here, and I don't side. I like equity. I go with equity all the time.
Yes.
So when I say somebody, I'm not a cheat, and I don't want to be cheated as equally. I don't want somebody to cheat me. I don't cheat people. So that's why I'm taking side, not because I'm living here in Russia. No. I'm just facing it the way it comes.
Yeah, thank
Russia
you.
wanted to be Ukraine now, or they were just going there to bombard them for no reason. Just the same way the US bombarded Libya, Iraq. I will condemn it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I wish that the media world will come to realize that they are just escalating things by bringing, if according to Trump, fake news. They just bring fake news to the doorstep of everyone. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was not informed that I was going to be called upon for this kind of discussion, but that is the fact. I have to speak it the way it is.
All right.
So, there is no problem. I will be open to discuss further if there is need for that. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So that is a call from Russia. Somebody that gave an unbiased, opinion on the issue at hand. The elephant in the room right now that we are trying to beam and to shed light to is the fact that there are so many students of color, Africans, that are trapped in Ukraine. Please, we want the whole world to please call on the Western governments, the government of Africa, to please evacuate these people. Thank you. We have come to the end of our midweek program, and I would like to say thank you to Jude for joining me today, and to Mr. Uche, who called from Russia. We want to say a big thank you to you, and I remain my humble self, Olakunle Taufik Lemboye. Bye-bye, and see you next time.